The surge in popularity of larger vehicles in Australia is being driven by tax perks that make it cheaper to buy SUVs, utes, and other 4WDs, transport experts say. Last year, SUVs accounted for more than half of all new vehicles sold, a share which has almost doubled in the last decade. This has prompted calls to tackle the trend by limiting tax incentives, providing more parking spaces exclusively for smaller cars, and building roads with narrower lanes. Marion Terrell, the Transport and Cities Director at the Grattan Institute, believes the uptick of larger vehicles is aided by two tax incentives. On the business side, there is an instant asset write-off scheme that allows businesses to deduct the cost of a vehicle from their taxable income in the current financial year. This scheme is limited for vehicles that can carry under 1 ton and seat fewer than 9 people, with a cap of $64,741 for the 2022-23 financial year. But, for vehicles that can carry more than 1 ton, there's a higher threshold of $150,000. On the employee side, there is the fringe benefits tax that taxes cars at a concessional rate, making it cheaper to buy larger cars. Plus, heavy vehicles such as utes, vans, and 4WDs that can carry more than 1 ton are exempt from fringe benefits tax. Electric vehicles are also exempt, although Terrell notes that does not change the fact that electric vehicles still contribute to accidents and congestion. Terrell is calling for the government to introduce an emissions ceiling for vehicles, and to remove tax rules that incentivize purchasing larger cars. She notes that larger cars are more polluting and occupy more space on roads, making them more congesting and reducing road safety for other users. While Terrell believes creating more small car-only parking spots is a great idea, she also thinks that introducing narrower lanes when building new roads would be an effective signal for people to get smaller cars. Ultimately, taxes and incentives have played a large role in the increasing popularity of large vehicles, and therefore governments should consider how to remove these incentives and instead provide incentives to buy smaller cars. This could lead to a decrease in emissions, congestion, and improved road safety and pave the way for a sustainable future.